What exactly do you get when you take a realm that loves a civil war, a king that no one wants and doesn't want to be king, and sprinkle in just a little bit of chaotic, murderous intent? Well, if George R.R. Martin ever bothered to answer the phone, we'd have a new Game of Thrones sitcom. Instead, we're here in Crusader Kings 3. We're answering one simple question: how much damage can one man do to Westeros? We're going to be playing as this roguish deviant, Daemon Dampswib, as we look to scheme, plot,
Schemes and plots are the same thing.
and otherwise skulldug our way through Westeros. We're also going to try and complete a few goals. Number 1, 15 criminal contracts. That should be fairly easy, to be honest. We also want to murder 5 characters. Notable characters though, not just anyone. Don't worry, Hot Pie, you are safe for now. We also want to try and earn 5,000 gold if we can. We want to prove that crime really does pay. Oh, and one more goal we want to accomplish. You may have noticed Big Damo here has these luscious white flowing locks. That's right, he's Valyrian. So he wants a dragon. More specifically, a dragon egg. After all the dragons are dead. So we're going to have to start from scratch and get ourselves an egg. Now there are 3 eggs existing in this scenario and we want all 3 of them. So we're going to do our best to get that. If we can accomplish all of that in one lifetime, we'll be the greatest criminal mastermind of all time. Fail, and, well, at least you'll have heard of him. Let's crack. Get it? Dragon egg? Crack. Let's crack on. So, completing criminal contracts. That should be fairly easy when we start near King's Landing.
You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
So, let's go burn some property. I mean, that's appropriate for a dragon, right? And our first client, Lord Giles, will surely be happy. As with our high intrigue, we were able to very easily complete this first mission and get on our way to the Gallows Bait trait. That's right, we are officially criminals. So we put that money towards our camp and decide to try and murder Robert as a treat. Just kidding, not quite yet. We'll get there eventually, but for now, we're just going to try and seduce his wife instead. That seems like a much more fair option. We're actually going to try and fabricate a hook on Robert. I feel like that might be useful when he tries to imprison us. And Lord Giles is back. He wants us to kidnap someone, which, again, is fairly easy for old Daemon Dampswib here. With our first few contracts done and gold flowing in, we head back to the town crier, who this time has some lucrative opportunities for Daemon here. So let's get straight on with those. More crime, more gold. And while we're at it, also, let's get a barber's tent. Nothing suspicious about a group of people with sharp tools. And let's learn about dragons, because, well, we like dragons. That's going to come up a lot, as you'll notice. We really like dragons.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrow.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me then. Anyway, let's murder King Robert. It seems like the right time. There's not enough chaos going on now, so let's get it started. And unfortunately, we're going to have to do some legal work, helping lords with their intrigue. It's disgusting. Where's the crime? Where's the gold? But unfortunately, we are very good at this sort of work, so we do manage to accomplish it. Again, I feel wrong. It's legal and just. I don't like it. So let's go to Dragonstone. Let's try and learn some more about dragons. That surely will make us feel a bit better. Unfortunately, no dragons, no dragon eggs, but a bit of knowledge. Always helpful. And just for the sake of it, let's go murder some more people. I mean, it is gold after all. Of course, it's completely successful, and poor old Dobber here is our first official victim. Obviously Dobber, not an important game character, so it doesn't count towards our 5, but still, it's nice to get some practice on the board. And we get a rather unflattering nickname. I mean, I can't disagree with the nickname, it just doesn't seem very fair. We've not even done most of our crimes yet. We get much worse than this. Anyway, let's get some torture tools. Let's treat ourselves, cheer ourselves up. And while we're at it, let's get married. Just for the sake of it. Sorry, wife, but there's no real reason for this. Then we go to the nearest tavern and find a large woman. And you'll find out that Daemon really likes large women. This is not the first one he'll find. It's not the first one he'll adopt. Our scheme to kill Robert is going on well. We have lots of allies, including Cersei, who we're still trying to seduce. Let's see if she still likes us after we kill her husband. There we go. King Robert dead. Now, that should be the sort of chaos we need, and that's the first notable character ticked off the list.
Give me something for the pain, and let me die.
And even better, no one seems to know it was us. Although, I am kind of sad about that. It would be nice to know as a Kingslayer, rather than a Kinslayer. But there we go. And now, a child is on the throne. So, naturally, we try and comfort this child. By immediately trying to abduct her. Look, it's a cruel world, okay? I don't make the rules. Well, actually in this campaign I do, but don't worry about it. And speaking of children, we have our son. Now, our wife wants to name him Daemon. I don't feel like that's the best name. Daemon, you know, not a nice guy, so let's think of a better name. Let's go for Viserys. There's never been an evil person called Viserys. Right? Right? Unfortunately, our scheme to abduct the new queen is discovered. Well, he can't win them all, but we'll keep trying. Actually, we won't. We'll sail straight to Pentos. After all, we want those dragon eggs, and we know exactly who has them. And thankfully, nothing bad ever happens at sea. Watch, we're going to take command ourselves. Viserys drowned. Okay, something bad can happen at sea, but it's not all bad, surely. Our wife also drowned. Well, that's not ideal. See, no one told me that sea travel was dangerous. If someone had told me that, I wouldn't have gone to sea. I feel like I've been lied to. Only one thing can make us feel better. Let's do a heist. Let's steal a treasury. We've all been there, right? We've suffered a loss, so the first thing you do is commit a heist. Or is that just me? And also, that big woman we mentioned? Yeah, we'll try and seduce her. I think is what our wife would have wanted after all. Maybe not our son, but he was too young to know better. And of course, the heist is a success, but we think there's more gold back there. In fact, quite a lot of gold, so yeah. Turns out we're quite good at this whole theft and robbery thing. It might be something we keep up. Who knows? But for now, it's a success. And even better, we can try and rescue a fair subject. Just kidding, we're going to steal another treasury. Did you think we were going to go honest for a second there? And of course, this is also a success. And again, we managed to steal every last bit of gold out of that treasury. And on the way back, let's just mug some random people. Why not? Every little helps. Oh, and also, we're trying to kidnap Iliomapatis. He has the dragon eggs after all, and we want them. Unfortunately, he won't accept the ransom of the artifacts, but we'll keep him in our prison for now. We'll keep seeing if we can do that. In fact, a little bit of torture might change his mind slightly. We'll have to wait and see. Nope, he can stay in the prison then. He's not getting out until we get those dragon eggs. We decided to sail on though. We've had enough of Pentos now. Let's head to the Citadel. They'll know about dragons there. In the meantime, we've had another son, Kaelon. He looks menacing. He'll do well. So, let's try and ransom... Illyrio escaped. That's annoying. Let's learn about dragons. That'll make us feel better. And then someone tries to assassinate us. That doesn't feel like a good idea for them, but hey, you do you. If anyone knows about assassinations, it's our boy Damo. In fact, he's going to prove it by assassinating Lord Leighton Hightower. I would argue not a notable character, but again, we want to keep the practice up when we find someone worth assassinating. That's now 3 confirmed kills. Going well. Anyway, let's head up to the Reach. I'm sure there's more people to kill there. In fact, there is. Maybe not Mace Tyrell. He's pretty well guarded.
Madness has had its day!
But Willis and Loras. Now, Loras is a notable character. Willis, less so in the show, but you know what? It's a 2-for-1 special, so let's go for it. And also, it might cause a bit of chaos, which is exactly what we want. In fact, speaking of 2-for-1, let's see if we can do 2 in a very short amount of time. So, it's Loras up first. And Loras is gone. He shouldn't have drank that wine. Now, up for Willis. And he's gone as well. 2-for-1. Probably time for us to leave, though. Oh, in fact, he's kicking us out. So, we're going to head to Summer Hall. Logically, there must be a dragon egg there, right? Right? Aegon the Conqueror's come, though, so that counts as chaos, I think, if he manages to win. We'll have to wait and see. Aegon Blackfire. No dragon, though. Come on, Summer Hall. Give us a dragon. No, no dragon. Just more people to kill and rob. Well, I guess that's better than nothing, so let's earn a bit more gold. And again, we are the expert thief, so let's just rob him for everything he's got. Sorry, but, you know, them's the breaks. This is Westeros after all. Next on our hit list, Renly Baratheon. You know, important character, probably holds a key to this war. Let's see if we can kill him. And also let's try and abduct his daughter, just because we're that sort of person. Again, we're very cruel, but it has to happen. In the meantime, we'll try and murder some less notable characters, just to keep a bit of match fitness going on. You know, you don't want to get out of practice, and our blade needs to stay sharp. Unfortunately, on the road, we are ambushed, so we do the only honourable thing we can, and we leave someone to die while we escape. Thank you for your service. In the meantime, we managed to complete that contract, kill Bryce, again, not a notable character, but a good success, and a bit more gold. Oh, and also more theft. This is becoming an ongoing pattern. We really like that gold. But now, the big one, Renly Baratheon. Nope, we failed. Well, you win some, you lose some. Apparently he does know we tried it, but I'm sure we can manage to escape in time. Now, I figure we need some cheering up, so let's try and kill the Queen. Again, not a notable character, but sure to cause chaos. And while we're here, let's just see if there's anyone in the courts that we might be able to kill, just to try and get those numbers up.
Cimmerian Trant.
I guess he counts as a major character, and he deserves it, so let's go for it. And partway through our most recent heist, we get the news that Aegon the Conqueror has taken the Iron Throne. I guess we can take a victory on that. You could argue that Robert's death kicked that off. I'm going to claim it. I'm going to say we helped. And it does mean that the Queen is a lot easier to kill now, so let's just get that done. There's no need for it, but, you know, again, match fitness. And let's complete this heist as well. We are raking in the gold. Again, who says crime doesn't pay? So, Aegon the Conqueror sits on the Iron Throne, so obviously we're going to try and abduct him. I mean, it's the only sensible thing to do. He might be a fellow Valyrian, but, you know. Oh, and Meryn Trant's dead. Not that anyone cares, but I'm going to count it as a notable character. And let's go burn some more property, just to make ourselves feel better after everything. Looting and burning is the two things we're good at. Now, I start thinking about more notable characters, and realise the Riverland has been worryingly safe from our blade so far. So let's head that way, and let's visit Harrenhal on the way. Again, surely there's some sort of dragon knowledge there. And then, when we get to the Riverlands, we'll see what chaos we can cause. There must be at least a few notable characters there, so let's see how many we can take out at once. It's a fun little game. So we pass Harrenhal. We're not very impressed by it though. We're getting a bit of dragon knowledge, but not much else. And a fire engulfs our camp. Thankfully though, we are Blood of the Dragon? Is that how that works? We have golden hair there for... No, we burnt. Never mind. Well, I guess it makes us look cool, so we'll stick with it. And finally, we reach the Riverlands. So of course, naturally, we immediately start trying to murder Edmure Tully. And is there anyone else in the court we can murder? Surely there must be at least one more important character in here somewhere. No, we'll just stick to Edmure at the moment. Again, he probably deserves it for something. And in the meantime, we'll practice on Daemon here. Not Damon, Daemon. It's confusing. Game of Thrones names, we need more of them. But now the time. Edmure Tully. Surely. No, we failed again. Maybe we're not as good at this killing thing as I thought. And people are still blaming me for it, so it might be time to escape the Riverlands quite quickly. Suddenly the Westerlands seems like an enticing opportunity. Again, there's plenty of characters there, some of which definitely deserve the fate they're going to get. On the way, we find Jaime's incest secret. I don't know how much of a secret that is, so naturally we expose him, just for the sake of it. Again, we're here to cause chaos. Once we arrive, we're going to try and murder Tyrion. I'm so sorry, Tyrion, but you and your brother... Oh, never mind, Jaime escaped. Well, let's try again, if at first you don't succeed. Oh, and did I mention we work for the Mountain? We'll be good friends, I'm sure. Very similar interests. Speaking of which, it's time for Jaime to go. Goodbye, Jaime Lannister. This time, it's successful, and that's another name ticked off. Not that we have a list of names. Our list of names just says everyone in Westeros. But our kill count is slowly growing, and our son is becoming faithful. Seems weird. Anyway, Tyrion's next, and with Gregor's help, it's an easier kill. That's both Lannisters down. Now Cersei is the heir to the Westerlands, so obviously we're going to try and abduct her. Yes, the irony is clear that we tried to seduce her straight away, and now we're trying to abduct her. Look, I never said Daemon was a good guy, okay? So, while trying to fill our camp with provisions, we get some wonderful news. We've had another son. We celebrate, as most fathers do, by murdering someone else. This time, Kevin Lannister. I'll be honest, I didn't even realise we're trying to kill Kevin Lannister, but anyway, he's gone. I think he counts as a notable character. He's definitely in the show at least. Now, I think the Lannisters have had enough now, so we're going to head to the north and see if there's anyone in the court we want to kill. No. 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 We can't kill Hodor. Absolutely not. If we do anything else in this game, we're not killing Hodor, okay? I'm not over it. Take your mouse away from that murder button. Thank you. No, we'll kill Jon Snow instead. He's not important. He can go. As long as Hodor survives. That's all we care about. Unfortunately, Robb gets wind of our plot and wants to kick us out, so we repay that favour by killing his brother. Goodbye, Jon. And that's another notable character down. Without even learning about his heritage, that's quite sad. Anyway, to cheer ourselves up from that, we head back to Pentos for a bit more larceny. And it's going really well, until it isn't, and we are imprisoned. This could be a serious problem in our campaign. After all, we only have this one life to accomplish our goals, so we need to get on with it. I mean, we can afford the ransom, it's just that... Oh, we escaped. Well, that was easy. So, naturally, we also want to free our wife, and then kidnap the person responsible, so they know how it feels. I mean, that only seems fair to me. Even not being Daemon, that only seems fair to me. So now, they're at my mercy. They're imprisoned as well. Now, let's see if they try and escape. Or we could just torture them instead. That might make it a bit more difficult for them to escape. Look, it had to be done. Even the game says that. I really need some better guards. That's another prisoner escaped. How does this keep happening? Anyway, Daemon's not one to wallow in self-pity. Unless he gets a serious disease. Look, I never said he was the cleanest person, and, you know, he's been around, let's put it that way. But that's not going to stop him. We're going to head to Evenfall. We want to get back towards the Stormlands. We have some unfinished business. Oh, and also, we kidnapped Illyrio. I didn't mention that. We really want those dragon eggs, but he is still very hesitant to give them to us. I mean, I don't know what the problem is. They're just unstoppable death machines that could conquer Westeros. I don't see why we can't have one. And while trying to change his mind, we've been in Evenfall for a bit, and of course, we'll get kicked out. So, we'll leave, but first, we're going to kill the Lord. Goodbye, Selwyn. Again, probably not a notable character. He has notable connections, but not a character in himself. So, we're going to head back to Dragonstone. It seems right, really. And Illyrio's trying to buy his freedom. Absolutely not. We want those eggs. I consider muting him, but that seems a bit harsh. We're just going to keep him in prison a bit longer. Maybe he'll change his mind. Or we'll just wait to see if we can torture him again. 3 times? Really? Right. We definitely need to cheer ourselves up now, so we're going to buy a boat. I'm starting to think we can't steal those eggs, so maybe we can sail to Valyria, find an egg ourselves, raise our own dragon. It's going to take a bit of time, but we're going to build a flagship. We have the gold. Again, crime pays. And our new boat is ready. Let's get out there and see what we can find. I managed to find a whale. And while, in general, Daemon likes creatures, we need the sailing experience, so he's going to try and kill it. That seems a bit harsh, but again, we need those trait points. And on the way back, we find... I'm sorry, we find a kraken? I mean, I didn't expect to be hunting kraken, but we... Oh. We killed it. Take that, Johnny Depp. Anyway, back to our day-to-day stuff. We're going to go back to robbing citizens. No more kraken fights for us. And it's been a while since we've burnt anything down, and we do like a bit of arson.
Arson? Aye, someone arsing around. That's right.
So let's give it a try. And with confidence high, we head back to the Stormlands to try and kill the Lord and seduce the heir. The old 1-2 punch. Oh, one of our children died. Don't worry, we have plenty of them. We have spares. So, let's give it a try. Let's try and murder this child. Oh, apparently people know it's us. Yeah, to be honest, I don't blame you for kicking us out, and I don't think that seduction's going to work. So, let's fall back on the old favourite. Let's kill Illyrio. Might not get us the dragon eggs, don't make us feel better. Oh, well, while we're waiting, let's commit some more robbery. Nope, never mind, didn't have to wait long, he's dead. Unfortunately, the dragon eggs go to his daughter, but she might be a bit easier to persuade to let go of them, so let's give it a try. Oh, never mind, we've been kicked out of Pentos as well. Well, let's retreat to Braavos then. No one hates us here. And let's try and get to Valyria. A pirate battle ensues. I didn't quite expect to be a pirate in this game, but, you know, it happens in all Crusader Kings games. It's like the rule of crab. We'll all become pirates eventually. And despite my clear instructions, pretending I know how to get to Valyria, unfortunately, we're not able to complete it. However, in the meantime, we're able to write a book. But you have to do something while you're on the high seas, and boats get boring, so we write a book of our adventures. Probably best that no one read this, especially any legal authorities. Let's just hide that for now. But it improves our monthly prestige and our intrigue, so that's useful. In fact, useful enough that... Oh, no, never mind. She still won't give us the dragon eggs. So we're going to torture her, just, you know, again, seems our bread and butter. And even after 10 months of imprisonment, she still won't give up the egg. She's just as ambitious as her father was, which is very annoying. So, well, beheading it is. So let's see where those dragon eggs have got to now. So, oh, looks like some random person has a dragon egg, a silver dragon egg that wasn't there before. So they're clearly there to be found. So why does he get one? Why don't I get a dragon egg? I've got silver hair and everything. He's a one-legged knight from the Westerlands. That doesn't seem fair. And Pentos has kicked us out. Well, that's unsurprising. So let's retreat again. There's a lot of running going on in this game so far, but it happens. So we arrive, we burn something down. It's becoming our sort of bread and butter, this. And we murder people. Look, we have a technique, okay? We have a trademark. And we get kicked out of Tyrosh as well. So I never said it was a good technique, but it works. So again, we retreat to the Andor coast. And we arrive, and we burn something down. And then we have war declared on us. That seems harsh. We are literally 7 people in a tent. So, naturally, they give up straight away. We are so imposing. Oh, did I mention we're trying to abduct the next Mapatis again? Yeah, these are sort of blending into the background now. I really want that dragon egg, but she won't give it to us. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised, but you are a child. Just give 1 egg. You have 3. It's selfish at this point. And no matter how long we keep her in, she refuses to give us the egg. So, she can rot in prison for now. Even after 16 months, she still won't give us the egg, and I'm starting to lose my patience. So, naturally, we sail to the Pirate Islands and burn something down. Again, I told you, we have a technique, and it works for us. Now, while waiting out on these islands, we have the chance to hunt criminals. But we are criminals, so are we hunting rivals or ourselves? We'll ignore that for now. We'll head back to Tyrosh. We haven't been fully banished yet. So, we arrive and start planning another expedition to Valyria. Surely this one will go better. There's no way we can fail. I know exactly the way to get to Valyria. Oh. Apparently I don't. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm not actually a Valyrian at all. It's entirely possible. Anyway, I'm starting to lose patience, so that child is mystery meat now. I'm sorry, it's cruel, but it happens. So now, we arrive and do our normal technique. We steal all the provisions, ask for some criminal contracts, murder someone, burn something down, rinse and repeat. We get very good at it, to be fair. It's served us well so far. And our son has come of age. I'm sure that would be interesting if it wasn't that we're playing 1 life, 1 shot. More importantly though, we adopt a dog. The most important decision of the game so far. We try to give it a dragony name, Drogon. We change it to Dogon. Seems more appropriate for a dog. Our good pet, Dogon. We move again to Myr, and again, we arrive, we burn something, we steal provisions. Look, it's a lot of rinse and repeat, I can't lie, but we're very good at it, so we're going to keep doing it, and it's earning us a lot of money. And we haven't been caught yet. Well, we have been caught several times actually, but we don't worry about it. Unfortunately, old age starts to catch up to us. We haven't got long left to get that dragon egg. We need that dragon egg. So we decide to burn something instead, just to cheer ourselves up until we can find an egg. So this has become easy. Oh, we failed. Maybe that old age is really starting to affect us. So let's commit a heist instead. That will cheer us up. Daemon's very easily cheered up. Larceny, gold, it's all he ever wants. And if we're successful in this, that should take us over what we need to have the 5,000 gold we wanted. We had 5,000 gold earlier, but we sort of spent it on a big boat. But now we'll have 5,000 gold outright. Now, it's here I have to break the 4th wall slightly. I forgot what the Frailbones trait did, so as you can see there, we ended up severely injured from a very simple decision. And I clicked through a tooltip so quickly, I didn't realise what was happening, and we had our eye stabbed out by our maester.
You too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle.
And that's kind of the end of Daemon. It seems like a very odd end, but yeah, I felt very bad afterwards. I didn't realise what I was clicking, but oh well. Daemon Dampsquib is dead. He did live to 61, which isn't bad given his career, but yeah, not the ideal end for him. So, how do we do in terms of our goals? Well, we have 5,000 gold, that's definite. You can see here the list of kills, lots of unimportant people, but also some notable characters. I counted 6, but some might be debatable. Overall though, I think we did fairly well. Unfortunately, no dragon egg. That will have to wait for another time. Thank you very much indeed for watching this Crusader Kings 3 A Game of Thrones mod, one life, one shot game. I'm really interested to do more of these challenges. This one was kind of fun. I didn't expect it to last as long as it did. I thought we'd be killed off a lot sooner than that, so it was really cool to see how the story developed. Now, if you enjoyed this episode and you have any challenges in mind, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll see if I can get round to them. I have some ideas already, but I'd be really interested to see if there's anything you want me to try. If you did enjoy the video, please feel free to like it and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.